FMI Midwinter Total Access is sponsored by Hillshire Brands Company and Fleet Advantage. Hillshire Brands Company, a leader in meat-centric food solutions for both the retail and food service markets.
Welcome to Supermarket News Total Access. The industry is gathering in Scottsdale, Arizona for the Food Marketing Institute's Midwinter Executive Conference, and we're taking an insider's look through interviews with conference speakers and other industry leaders. I'm David Orgel, Editor-in-Chief of Supermarket News, and my co-host is Phil Lempert, the Supermarket Guru.
Thanks, David. And our first guest is Thom Blischok, who's the Chief Retail Strategist and Senior Executive Advisor at Booz & Company. Thom, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here, Phil. Great to be here, David.
Now, your panel at FMI focuses on just how shoppers will change over the next decade. Can you share some of those ideas?
Well, we have seen a tremendous change in the shopper structure. We've seen a tremendous amount of bifurcation. So today, 65% of Americans are what we call survivalist. 30% are selectionist. What that translates to is I don't want to call it an hourglass, but more of a wine carafe of what the American shopper base looks like going into 2013. That will be challenging for the retail community.
What's your number? 5, 6, 7? 70% of your private fleet cost is fuel. If you're not approaching 8 miles per gallon, you're at a competitive disadvantage. Gain the advantage. Fleet Advantage.
Well, Thom, in light of this, what capabilities will be needed for retailers and suppliers to successfully compete in the kind of situation that you're talking about?
Well, in the supplier world, let's start there. Next generation collaboration, tremendous amount of work around trade promotion analysis, tremendous amount of work around effective shopper marketing, and very clearly a change in the investment strategy in the retail community. Retailer-wise, a lot of work being done on transforming the perimeter experience, a lot of work being done on next generation coalition marketing, but most importantly, there's a huge amount of activity in the area of next generation merchandising, selling ideas, not items.
So, Thom, you put together a very interesting panel of future leaders, if you would, just what you've been talking about. But honestly, how is our industry doing in getting these leaders as part of our future?
Well, this panel of leaders that we'll be talking to at FMI Midwinter are the new leaders of the American retailing environment. What's so very important is that they will be faced with greater challenges than in the past, ever in the past. What we are seeing is the transformation of the American retailing environment, much more intense in competition, much more unique from a shopper perspective. And one of the things that's going to be really critical for the retailers and manufacturers is to capture the imagination of the American shopper in food retailing in 2013.
Well, Thom, thanks very much. I know that that connects directly to the whole Future Connect event later in the year for FMI as well. As always, thanks so much for joining us.
David and Phil, thank you so much for having me. Have a great conference.
Be sure to visit supermarketnews.com for more on the 2013 FMI Midwinter Executive Conference and to see more interviews just like this one. And thanks for watching.
FMI Midwinter Total Access is sponsored by Hillshire Brands Company and Fleet Advantage.